we'll do collective Hooponopono, forgiving process, whole group, and it will be end of our 3-day training course. Okay? Hooponopono is very nice stuff, and they have many ramifications. They apply to different fields, whatever. We do like this to explain to you. You will imagine, I'll lead you later on, but first tell you. You will imagine, just pick up a person, you would have some unsettled relationship, whatever, some bad stuff, unfinished issues, whatever it is. Okay? So you choose such a person. Then you will imagine in front of you, say, like a stage, a little bit under you, a stage, like small stage in theater, whatever. And imagine that person standing there. Then, after that, you imagine, as you know from before, blazing sun of light over there, but it's not just light in this moment, it is light full of love and forgiving. Then you start inhale a couple of times, feeling yourself with love and forgiving, until you start over-flooding from this chest part, heart part, over-flooding to the person. Imagine that light full of love and forgiving going to that person, you feeling that person in front of you. When you feel, after 10, 15 seconds, it's okay, start conversing with that person. Tell the person what you felt before and then forgiving completely from the bottom of your heart. You're forgiving. If you become emotional, don't suppress it. Then, when you finish your conversation, let person forgive you and give feedback to you. What person feels, it's always positive stuff, you see. Forgive you as well. And person forgive you completely. Just imagine person is going away in the distance. Not going on the ground, stepping on the ground, but like floating above the ground, a couple of feet, above, going farther distance. Then imagine a sharp knife or dagger in your hand and cut that connection, that rope, whatever it is, energetic rope, with the person. You just imagine the person vanishing in distance. That's all. Should I repeat this? I lead you. I lead you, so don't have to now to try to remember. Do you understand what you want? Very good. Close your eyes. And now pick up the person who have some unresolved issues, some bad stuff between you, could be relative, lover, husband, wife, children, whatever. And then, just imagine that person standing on a small stage in front of you, a little bit down, a little bit below. The person is standing there watching you. Now imagine blazing ball of light above yourself, but that light is full of love and forgiving. Feel that. Let's imagine that let's imagine that you are open, the top of your head, and that light is pouring down, full of forgiving and love. Pouring down, feeling whole your being. And then start to, when you feel to overflood over you, from the heart area to that person like a river of light, forgiving love. Going to that person and feeling that person with love and forgiving. Feel completely overflooding that person as well. Just imagine the river of light, full of forgiving love, is flowing from you to that person, flooding it over completely with forgiving and love. Forgiving and love. More love is flowing down from that source above yourself, overflowing you, and again flowing from your heart area to that person, overflooding it. Completely, complete love, complete forgiving. Not a small bit of doubt with it. Now you start conversing with that person. Tell to that person that you're forgiving completely from the bottom of your heart, whatever happened. Just forgive. Express love and forgive instead of any kind of bad feelings. Just love. Overflowing love, endless forgiving. Just forgive if you love such a person, no matter who is it. Use your words how you forgive and that you love the person. Then that person answer to you. That person give you feedback, the same feeling of love and forgiving going back to you. Accept everything coming to that person. Don't criticize. Don't be defensive. Don't defend yourself. Just feel that coming. Love, they forgive, words full of love and forgiving from that person toward you. And enjoy that, feel that you're filled with that. Now, just imagine that person start to float away from you, slowly, a couple of feet above ground, floating away in the distance, farther into distance, farther into distance. Don't suppress emotions. Don't suppress emotions. Farther in distance. And still you feel love and forgiving, complete, and you feel that you're receiving the same. Person is floating farther, so you have difficult to see the person in the distance. Then imagine knife or dagger in your hand and just connect that connection with the person. Just cut it, but with feeling of love and forgiving. And so imagine person is diminishing and finally vanish in the distance, completely. Just there is space full of light. Light filled with love and forgiving, as far as you can see. When you want, you can open your eyes.